Hello and welcome to Pizza Time. My name is Ryan Burke, and today we're going to be looking at 3 Milwaukee pizza restaurants and look at how unique these pizzerias are and how they're making their mark in Wisconsin. Now, with Chicago and New York being the nation's leading pizza kings, I think you might be surprised to see that Milwaukee is actually making quite a name for itself in the pizza game. We also have a special dough tossing competition today. Throughout the show, 3 contestants are going to see how far they can stretch 12 inches of pizza dough. And then at the end of the show, we're going to have a pizza decorating contest, and the winner will receive a pizza from the pizzeria of their choice. But before we get to that, we're going to head over to a small and rather new place that's bringing some pizza buzz from Madison. Grounding its roots in Wisconsin's capital, Ian's Pizza on Farwell brings Madison culture along to Milwaukee to give us its own take on pizza, the New York style, and how it should be done in the Badger State. We met the man who brought Madison's Ian's to the Brew City. Let's take a look.
And I am the owner and managing partner of Ian's Pizza Milwaukee.
He told us the history and how Ian's got started.
Ian started in 2001 in Madison, Wisconsin. Had a location that opened up right next to the Kohl Center, for those familiar with the area. In 2005, we opened up our second location on State Street. In 2008, we opened up a location in Wrigleyville, and in 2010, we opened up our fourth location here in Milwaukee.
He told us about his early experience with Ian's and how it made him change the way he thought about pizza.
And I remember back, I was actually an undergrad at the University of Madison in 2001 when Ian's first opened, and I had not seen anything like Ian's Pizza. It was, the New York style pizza by the slice, inventive slices, macaroni and cheese, barbecue steak and french fry, black bean feta cheese, avocado, tomato. I mean, just things that, at least me growing up in the area, Madison, Wisconsin, not seeing anything like that, and Wisconsin, we love food, we love cheese, we love pizza. I mean, the concept just really did work.
Bringing Ian's to Milwaukee from Madison has been a great expansion to this growing and thriving company.
Ian, when he graduated school, he went to school out in Boston and worked at a pizza place similar to this concept. And he thought he'd kind of go across the country, picked out 10 cities to see what would, were the best place to possibly kind of take an idea that he saw on the East Coast, bring it across the country. And after checking out a lot of places, he came to Madison in the middle of winter, and people are out having a good time, partying, and he thought, hey, this seems like a great spot to try this concept. And, we opened up, and it seemed to resonate really well with the students on campus, and there were several bars in the area, and just found a really good community of people, I think. And I started a customer, like so many people that work with us now and now are trying to open up stores. We started as customers, come in, get to know the people, get to see the atmosphere, and just kind of fall in love with what we're trying to do and keep the dream going. So I always say, we sell pizza, but we're a business of people. So our most popular slice, again, is the macaroni and cheese. It's very good. It has a cream sauce base and a Wisconsin cheddar on top. To come to Milwaukee, people really seem to like the Smokey the Bandit, which is barbecue chicken, bacon, ranch, and cheddar cheese.
But why pizza by the slice?
I think originally it was just, again, something that was so unique, at least in the Midwest and Wisconsin specifically, because, there was already places around here like Rocky Rococo's that originated here, your Pizza Huts, Pizza Pits, things like that were all doing the, most bang for your buck, get a cheap pizza, cheap deals, cheap delivery. So to kind of differentiate ourselves, in that market, we thought, hey, let's do by the slice and let's do more gourmet style, something that's going to be a little bit more expensive for a whole pie, but if we break it down by the slice, maybe people will go for it. And it worked, and we're sticking with it.
Ian's isn't only great tasting pizza, but it's convenient too.
We're open 11 a.m. to bar time every day of the week except for Sundays. Like I said, we kind of started as a bar time business, a place for people to go after they were hanging out all night, come in, keep the party going, hang out with us. We'll have loud music playing at the end of the night and, get you filled up and ready to go for the next day sort of thing. But we also, open to the day and try to cater to business crowds and families and things. In 2005, when we opened up our State Street location, we started trying a local salad bar featuring items from the farmers market in Madison, and that went over really well. So we actually have a salad bar here in Milwaukee as well. We do bring a lot of food from the Madison farmers market and also stuff from right here in Milwaukee. We do have, I think, some very good recipes, but at the end of the day, we definitely say it's more about execution than it is recipes. So people always seem to talk about our crust and love our crust. I would say there's not any secret ingredient in the recipe, although I'm not going to give it away. But I think, it's just every pizza we make is hand tossed. We have a deck oven instead of a belt oven to put pizzas through. So I think, just every pizza has its own unique look and feel to it. And whoever's cooking it, I just feel it's almost got that like home cooked aspect to it, even though we can put out a lot of it at a time and, produce for the masses, so to speak. So.
Wow, that mac and cheese pizza sure looks amazing. Well, now it's time for our first pizza tossing contestant. Come on up here. Hi there, what's your name?
Justin Avery.
All right, Justin, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So, do you have a favorite pizza?
I like the traditional pizza, basically. I like just pepperoni, a little bit of sauce, a little bit of cheese,
Okay.
no frills, that's about it.
All right, so you're a pizza traditionalist.
Most
So
definitely,
When
yeah.
all these people are putting all these crazy toppings on their pizza, pineapple, things like that, what do you think? You got any of those you just can't stand?
I mean, to each his own, but I think it's a little bit strange, like with your barbecue pizza and your cheddar Alfredo pizza and that sort of stuff. I just, not my thing.
No, not your thing.
No.
A pizza purist.
Most definitely, yes.
All right, so you ready to go?
I think so.
All right, you got 30 seconds to stretch and toss the pizza.
30
All right,
seconds.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay.
All right, getting ready, spinning it around here. Okay, looks like you got some energy to it. You got form,
We'll see.
All right. Want to give it that big toss there? All right. Want to go up to the ceiling. All right, you got 10 seconds. Let's see, spinning around. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's check that out.
All
That
right,
looks
let's see what we
good. All right, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and measure it.
Okay.
Measure your pizza out here. Let's see how stretched it is. Looks like we are at about 14 and a half inches, or excuse me, 15 and a half inches.
Sounds
So
about right.
We are good. That's a pretty good sized pizza.
Thank you so much.
All right, well, the next pizza joint we're going to look at, is in the small town of Sussex, Wisconsin. One man had a dream to open up his own pizzeria, and in 2006, that dream came true. Tony Maroni started out as just a small pizzeria where you could take and bake your pizzas to go, but now has evolved into not just a takeout place, but a place where you can sit and eat a hot, fresh pizza straight from Tony's oven. Let's take a look.
My name is Tony Lippold, and I am the owner of Tony Maroni's. It started in my mind about 8 years ago, and about 5.5 years ago in September, I decided to open up a pizza place in Sussex, Wisconsin.
Coming from a chef's background, Tony has always tried to make every pizza an A+. How do you do it?
High quality, fresh ingredients, quality staff, unique crust and sauce.
He also has many specialty pizzas, some of which have even won awards.
We have a number of specialty pizzas. We have very popular barbecue chicken that has barbecue sauce, chicken, bacon, and fresh pineapple. Another one that's very popular is our margarita with extra virgin olive oil, Roma tomatoes, mozzarella cheese, fresh basil. And one of the famous ones is called Noah's. That one took second place in an international pizza competition back in 2008 in Las Vegas.
What is the process of making your gourmet pizza?
We make our own pizza crust, and then we put extra virgin olive oil on the crust to give it a little flavor, and then we put our homemade sauce on it. And then of course we use 4 blends of cheese. We use a Parmesan, a Romano, a young provolone, and a mozzarella, and of course whatever choice of topping that you prefer. I think if you have never had a Tony Maroni's pizza, you're missing out on one of the best pizzas that you'll ever have, and I will personally make it. I'm here all the time, and if I'm not here, the staff is wonderful, friendly, courteous, kind.
Tony Maroni's also has a nice and cozy dining room that is open for lunch and dinner. So if you're in the Sussex area and you want a pie you won't forget, stop in and eat at Tony Maroni's.
All right, wow, did you see the toppings on those pizza? That looks absolutely delicious. All right, well, now we have our second contestant. Why don't you come on up here? Welcome to the show. What's your name?
I'm Matt.
All right, Matt, you feel ready for this?
I hope so.
All right, now, answer me one question. Are you a thin crust kind of New York guy, or are you more of a Chicago deep dish guy?
More of a Chicago deep dish.
Are you? All right, I like that thinking.
A little thicker, you know, more toppings, fills you up a little bit more
Absolutely.
often. Single piece.
Yeah, you know what you like, you know? That's
Exactly,
good. Good
exactly.
thing. So, all right, well, you feel ready to toss this pizza?
I guess so.
Got some form going? All right.
I hope so.
All right. Well, we got 30 seconds on the clock for you to toss, stretch out the pizza.
Okay.
Let's go ahead. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Getting it in the air. You got kind of the same technique going on as Justin did. Let's see. You're like stretching it out at the same time you toss it up. I like that. Oh, almost lost it there. Oh, it's hit the camera.
Kind of crazy.
Keep on spinning. You got 10 seconds left. See how far out you can get it stretched. All right. A little more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Good job. Now let's go ahead and measure it out here. Record is 15. That's what's to beat. Oh, come up a little short, about 14 1/4, but good shot.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Thank you. All right, well, for those of you that live on the east side of Milwaukee, I'm sure you're quite familiar with the nationally famous Pizza Shuttle. Since 1985, Pizza Shuttle has been a thriving and successful business. From their cheap lunch slices to their buttery, delicious Bosco sticks, they sure know how to make some really great and affordable food. Throughout their success, they remain a true supporter of the local community. People at Pizza Shuttle really care about their customer base and are truly loyal to Milwaukee. We spoke to one of the owners, Mark, to tell us how he achieved pizza greatness.
Well, we had the idea in Detroit in 1983. We were just out of high school, my partner and I, Louis, and it became a real store in June of 1985, and we opened in August of 85.
Why is your pizza so special?
Well, I think it just tastes good. You don't have to be that fancy to make a good pizza. We just use good ingredients. I think our crust is probably one of the best aspects of our pizza. We use award-winning Wisconsin mozzarella. We use tomatoes from California. We use flour from Kansas. You know, everything is from the United States, and it's all fresh. We make it every day. We cut our own vegetables. Our meats are from Chicago. Our pepperoni's from Chicago, and sausage. It just tastes good. We just have a good recipe. And people try to make it, I think, too fancy, and they try to charge more, and then the value goes down. And I think for the price that you pay for our pizza, I don't think you could beat it.
What are your most talked about and famous items?
Well, we started the Bosco sticks. Well, the Bosco sticks have always been around, but we butter them and put Parmesan cheese on them, and they're stuffed with mozzarella. We make our own breadsticks. And our pizza, our specialty pizzas, we have that's been around a long time. Southern barbecue as a bestseller. Our vegan pizza, our vegetarian. We sell about 500,000 chicken wings a year. So those, I mean, people sell those things, but ours are unique because they're inexpensive and they taste really, really good. So I mean, that's what we're different. We sell other things, but those are the main, and our Philly subs. We sell thousands of those a week. Our Philly steak and cheese.
How has opening a business with a partner helped you in your success?
Well, when we were young, we thought of it together because we grew up together. And it's a lot of work just if you're the only owner. I don't know how some people do it. That's why when I first came here, most of the Italian places were closed on Mondays because they didn't have partners. It was just family. But when you have a partner, you divide the work a little more evenly. You're not as tired, but you do have to make more money. So you have to be smart. But the benefit is if it works, you get to enjoy your money a little more if you're successful. And, you know, two minds are usually better than one. So it works out well.
Tell us about the unique decor of the restaurant.
Started out with a lot of skateboarders, a lot of graffiti kids, a lot of students at MATC. That's who designed our stores, the graduates of MATC. At Warhol, I always liked pop art, and I seen it for sale, and I bid on it about 7 years ago, and it wasn't that expensive. Now I think I get 5 times what I paid, so it was a good investment and we get to enjoy it. But most of the stuff just comes from what people like. Some of our employees are artists, and they'll come up with ideas, mobiles we hang, or art projects, or we used to paint the elevator door. One of the artists, he's an artist in New York now, and he painted it I was there for about a year or two. So we kind of let it just evolve into what the area is.
What determines your business and how busy you are?
Well, it all depends actually. Weather has a big, Friday and Saturday are the 2 busiest nights. It all depends what's going on. If it's cold out, we'll be busy as heck delivery. If it's in the summer, the dining will be packed and it'll be hopping. So it's easier to run a store when you're busy because you know how busy you're going to get usually and you can staff. I think the slow nights are always hard to staff because if you're unexpectedly busy, then you don't have enough people. So Friday and Saturdays are busy, but you know we're ready for it. So we'll do maybe 1,000 orders or so. You know, and most orders are for 2 or 3 people. It's just not one person. So we feed a lot of people on the weekends and the weekdays, but.
Although being a nationally known pizza venture, Pizza Shuttle still loves to support the local community.
Well, we also joined Local First Milwaukee, I think that's what it's called, which encourages people to shop locally, and we're one of the members. And there's all different types of businesses, but you know, you want to keep the money in the community, and I think that's important when you decide where you're going to eat. You know, if you want to have fun with your family, I don't think you can go any less expensive. I mean, I have kids, you guys are young, but if you go out with 4 or 5 people and you got to pay for it, it's very expensive. It's like $50, $75. No one has that kind of money to go out. So we're inexpensive where you can go out for $25 to feed a group of friends or families. So I mean that's a bonus for being a locally owned business. We don't have a large overhead, so we can charge lower prices. But I think people in general should think where they shop. Because I see Starbucks busy all the time, and I don't think their coffee is that good. But I know they like the fancy drinks, or maybe the other places don't have. But you know, you always wonder why they don't shop at a local coffee shop. I don't understand how people want to do that, but then they want those people to support their business. You know, so I think supporting local business is important.
Well, Pizza Shuttle shows us it is sure great to be local, and wow, that pizza looks really good. I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. Now it's time for our 3rd and final contestant. We're going to go ahead and welcome him up here. Come on up. All right, welcome to the show.
Me too.
What's your name?
AJ?
All right, AJ. So, I want to get a gauge on your pizza making experience. How much have you had?
None.
None? All right,
Yep.
well,
Never tried before.
since this is your first time, you got any like special technique you're going for? or-
Just a couple things from YouTube. I think I'll make it something.
Okay.
Yep.
Man did his research, YouTube.
Yep.
I like it. All right, well, you feel ready to go?
Yep, I'm ready.
All right, well, we got 30 seconds on the clock.
Yep.
It starts right now. Getting right to work. Stretching and tossing at the same time. Got the motion. Oh, going up there. Hit a light. There we go. Very nice. He looks really focused on his pizza. You're at one with the pizza, aren't you?
Yep. That's what I'm gonna do it.
All right. Oh, seeing the flour fly. Oh, got the hole in it. You got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Now stretch that pizza out, and I'm gonna go ahead and take a measure. Size to beat is about 15.5 inches. Oh, and you beat it. You are at about 18.5. So congratulations, good job.
Yep.
Best pizza tosser in the bunch. All right, well now we're gonna have everyone come up and we have our pizza decorating contest. Contestants are gonna have 5 minutes to make a creative piece of art out of their stretched dough and of course, all of these ingredients. Now contestants, do you think you're ready to go with this?
I think
All right, you got some good things to work with here. You got 4 minutes to make this. We'll see how it goes. All right, you guys ready?
Ready. Yep.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. You're getting right to work, starting with the sauce. Everybody's going with sauce. Some got a lot, some got a little, trying to fill in the holes there, so. Coming along, just bringing that all over. Now, it looks like you've got kind of a stretched out pizza. That's not a circle. I think you're getting ready for a calzone.
Yep. Pretty much.
All
that's
right,
a good
coming
idea.
along. Now, Matt, it looks like you've really got kind of an art to it. You're kind of going at it.
Just trying to get it even.
Get
All
it
the-
even, yeah.
All the sauce even, not in one spot.
Now, AJ's going for the rolled crust. I like where you're going with that. So he's good. Make it a little bigger. Go for that Chicago style a little bit. Moving on to cheese in the middle there. All right, so AJ, you were talking about technique. You trying any of your YouTube stuff here?
Yep. Just like trying to do that throwing thing. Just like it worked out pretty fine, but I still make a hole in it. So.
Absolutely. Now, Justin, you got a lot of cheese there, some olives. You got technique with this, or are you just kind of going with what you feel?
I'm actually utilizing all of the elements of design I've learned here.
I like it.
And, I want to have some sort of central olive theme to draw the eye to the center, and then just kind of move your eye out around the outer rim. So, yeah, I've been thinking about this for quite a while.
Have you put a lot of thought into it? So, you said it's kind of a work of art. You think pizza can be art?
I do. I think pizza can be art. When it goes in, when it comes out, it's all art, basically. I think it's in the eye of the beholder or the ingester, I guess I would say.
I like that. I'm thinking maybe a future museum. You like that?
One could only hope.
Absolutely.
One can only hope.
All right, now AJ, this is one thick pizza you got going on here.
Yep.
That
try
is
to make it a little bit.
a lot of
armor.
pepperoni.
Yep. Let's say armor skin, something like that.
Making use of all that local cut-of-hay pepperoni, aren't you?
Yep.
All
It's
right.
bad, it tastes good.
That's gonna be big, and I still like the shape of it. It's kind of that like stretched out big thing. All right, you gentlemen have 3 minutes left on your pizzas. Let's see. All right, you're putting those green onions on there. You think that adds some color for your piece of art?
I do. You got the red and the green. You got, Christmas.
The red and the green. You got the flag of Italy going on.
That
there,
is. That is.
And meanwhile, Matt, you look really focused. You look like you're kind of in the pizza making zone.
Yeah, once I get started, I just get in the zone and just focus on
block
making
out
it
everything.
look good, and hopefully it tastes good when it comes out of the oven.
Now, that pepperoni, you got any concern that's gonna overspread the sides?
Maybe, but I like pepperoni, and, gotta have a lot of it. And
Sounds good. Now I see that some of you kind of went for the whole layer thing. You had the cheese and then all the toppings on top, and then it looks like yours just in the middle is right kind of in the toppings on the bottom, and then then cheese, and then toppings, and then cheese.
Yes, that's what I've like I said, I've been thinking about this for quite a while, and I'm getting the look. I mean, it's coming together nicely for me.
Now, did you do any pizza research? I know like AJ went on YouTube. You do anything, or are you just kind of letting it come from the heart?
I just close my eyes and I use transcendental meditation to channel a vision, and then I just go with what I see in my head, and I obey that at all costs.
Now, all good artwork kind of needs a name, like Mona Lisa, David, things like that. Does your pizza have a name?
I don't like to name my pizzas because then you are giving it an identity. I would just want the pizza to be the pizza. I just don't want to shackle it with an identity.
Let it exist. You're getting all philosophical on me here. This is pizza. Now, this thing looks like it's about ready to go. You're pausing. Do you have much more you want to add to that? You got time.
more pepperoni.
Yeah, pepperoni. Everything down at the end. I'm sensing not big on the mushrooms for most of you guys. Not mushroom fans?
We got some mushrooms on there.
Yeah. Not to put my 2 cents in. You can make whatever pizza you want. Although I do judge, so, All right, now this one's almost more like deep dish.
Tower, yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's not even like deep dish, it's just like a topping tower.
Yep, it's a tower of awesomeness.
I also noticed that it must be the Wisconsin thing because we used all the cheese. So, I wonder if you go around, be a scientific experiment. All right, you gentlemen have 30 seconds left to make your pizza, so put your final touches on it. Make it pizza perfection, that work of art, your creation here, and everything, and then we will get to the judging. Whole handful of olives there. You're really going for the olive things. 10 seconds. Final touches. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Well, that is it. And great pizzas, everybody. These are going to be fantastic. And I wish you all could be winners, but I'm going to have to pick one. And I think they all have really great stuff going on. But unfortunately, I think I am going to have to pick the work of art. Justin, congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm very
Everybody
pleased.
else, thank you so much. These were really great pizzas.
Thank you so much. I tried really hard.
I'm sure you did. Thank you. Well, I hope that everybody had fun today learning about Milwaukee's different pizza places and even getting to make some pizzas of our own. For Pizza Time, my name is Ryan Burke, and until then, stay cheesy.
You won.
I won.
You won.
Sounds good. I like the art, and I think what did it for you winning, you got the curls there.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
That really that did the